Hi, welcome to this freelance writing course. Before we go into the details of the course outline and all that, I would love to talk a little bit about me so that you know who you be dealing with, okay? My name is Beth Waweru. I'm a freelance writer, I'm a trainer, and also a mentor. I have been training and mentoring new freelance writers for over 5 years now. But as a freelance writer, I have been doing this since 2015 and I do this full time. I share resources on launching and succeeding in your freelance writing career. But before we get started, I would love to set everything on board, like to provide a structure and a course outline of what we will do. So, welcome. And in a nutshell, you will learn how to create quality content that's compelling, engaging, and meets the searcher's intent. That is a nutshell of what you will learn. But for you to succeed, you will need to implement or you learn. Just learning and not implementing will not achieve the goal. So please, from the word go, be committed to implement all that you learn. Okay? Now, let's go to the details of what the course will entail. You will learn how to write the headline, the introduction, the body paragraphs, the conclusion, and all that. Number two, you will learn the different types of content and how to format and create them. Number three, you will learn how to format online content. This is different from the print media, online content, how to format and structure. Number four, we'll go into introduction to SEO, just the basics on how to optimize content. Number five, we'll learn how to create a good writer's portfolio. This is where you're going to put your samples so that you can show your clients what you can do. And number six, we learn how to get regular clients, how the pitching process of it, where you can get work and all that. That will be our last lesson. And I want to say this, we're not talking about academic writing. Our writing is basically content writing and copywriting. And this is writing for brands, for organization, companies, and institutions. Okay, you're not talking about the academic aspect of it. This is very different. So just know from the word go is content writing and copywriting. That's basically it. So, what are our learning objectives? So, by the end of the course, you should be able to write high quality, fluff free content. You should be able to learn and understand the basics of SEO and how to optimize content. Number three, you should be able to understand the major types of content and how to create them. Number four, you should understand the searcher's intent and how to infer it. This is when you're given a keyword phrase, how do you know what your readers want? So that's what we mean. Number five, we'll learn how to create a writer's portfolio. Where will you host your portfolio? We'll go into the details of that. And number six, we look on how to write powerful proposals and pitches. There is this prospective client. How will you reach them? So, how do you format your proposals? What words do you use? And all that. That will be our last lesson, and that is what we are going to look into. So, what will you need for this course? Just four things. Number one, a personal computer. A laptop would be the ideal, but if you don't have a laptop, a desktop will do, a good one. Stable internet connection because you'll need to research. Number three, basic English grammar. You should be able to construct sentences, so sentence structure and all that. And then number four, and the most important, is a commitment to learn and implement. Learning, there are resources everywhere, but what makes a difference between a person who succeeds and one who does not is taking action. And that is where implementation comes in, implementing what we will learn. So I also want to look at the mode of learning. How will learning happen? It's virtual learning. We're not going to have a class somewhere. We're going to do it online. The material is PDFs and video content, and the learning is self-paced. So you'll have access to PDFs and video content, and then you learn. There will be assignment that you need to tackle, and then you can submit them to me, and there will be feedback. We'll get into the details of that when you go into the course. And then you'll have demonstrations and examples in the course. There are materials you'll do together, there are that you'll do on your own. So, how long will the training take? The duration of the training is 4 to 8 hours of learning. That is watching the videos, reading the content. That is how long it's going to take. I'll provide 3 weeks of active mentorship. What I mean by this is if you find a certain job, you're applying for it, there are questions you have, you can always come to me and I'll get back to you. Okay. You can ask any question related to freelance writing and I'll be here to answer that. That is what I mean by active mentorship for 3 weeks. Once that's done, I can always be here. You can always ask and consult, but I may not be actively involved as I am during the mentorship and training. And hopefully, by the time you're through with the training, you should have grasped most of those things. So you not need even that very active kind of mentorship. And then you'll have about 3 hours plus of assignments. That doesn't mean all of them is 3 hours. There are things we'll do on the course, others on your own. So the sum total of all those assignments is about 3 hours. And to the last thing, how much will this cost you? The cost of training. This training will cost you $50. You can do the conversions. This will cost you $50. The whole training from the start to the end. So while you're learning, you may need support. So support during your learning. If you have any questions or concerns, or you're stuck and need clarification, or something I've explained and it's not yet clear, you can reach me via email at beth@expresscontent.com. Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So Monday through Friday, I'll get back to you. If you have anything, any question, any clarification, or you're stuck. And then finally, that's it for now. If you have any question, let's talk. See you in class. Bye.